Touch screen to return to the south, the touch. Return to screen, the south, this new south, touch for new avatar. Return for new south, return the south, the return to the south, refresh screen, the south, the gone, return to the, with thee, gone with what, when, screen, return to the screen, the return, link broken. His father was a judge. Judge not. George, not his father. Not of his father. Judge Virginia, retired to Florida. The father of all lies, thought black people owed George, thought George owed an apology from. George, the father of his country, another James, another George, told King George a King James version, sold, named for town for James, father and son, measured the river, Texarkana hereafter, the James, Virginia, Susan, constant discovery and Godspeed, bright ironies, ivories tickling unseen seabed, George the father, signed the fire next time, declared against King George, George the measurer, surveyed all he could not see, the bottom of the sea had a hole in it, had souls in it. He loved to tell the story, to tell the old story, surveyed against, told against, sold slaves. The hooded boy was watched by the neighborhood was watching for hoods. It wasn't really. The watch had a gun. Watchers don't shoot. The boy in the hood was rained upon. The watcher lied in wait. Left the boy on the hood, lying in his way. The watch was between the boy and home. The boy never got home. The watch was told, we don't need you, don't need you. There was no lightning arrestor. We don't need you to do that. The watch shot home like lightning. After the rain, train was laying on. He'd been walking in his hood in the rain. But after Trey was laying on Skittles, the Skittles were evidence. Sanford and Son, we are so proud. This is not who we are. 44 days seeding the county. Second Seminole War left Mellonville Avenue. Historic waterfront gateway, ISI, Imagine Sanford Initiative. Right down the street from Seminole State, Chongqing was here. Swedes were indentured, imported to Celery City. But Branch Rickey told Jackie Robinson, don't try to stay in any Sanford hotels. Don't eat. They sent Robinson to Daytona rather than stand their ground against white mobs. No fox to warn of riot. Listen to those rails of thrumming, take the auto train. My girl was shot here, and Wilder Napoleon. B-37, George was a person whose heart was in the right place. Trayvon Martin's heart had a hole in it. If George Zimmerman had been black, said the white man, he would not have been arrested. And for 44 days, he was not arrested. The mother of us all, Stella Bird, Valerie Bell, Cariato Diallo, Wanda Johnson, Sabrina Fulton, Patricia Larry, Mamie Till Bradley, Fannie Lee Cheney, Ann Schroeder, Carolyn Goodman, Diane Hawkins, Jean Griffith Sandiford, Beulah Mae Donald, Lucia McBath. If George Zimmerman was damned, this was evidence he had been attacked. Trayvon Martin was damned, evidence he was dead. They took up an offering to buy George Zimmerman new guns. Nuge. That's a Michigan guy.
There is, motherfucker.
The famous white guy said Trayvon Martin got justice. The white guy was famous for a song, a land unknown to man where fantasy is fact. Outside 42, the Brooklyn Cyclones, Pee-wee was embracing Jackie. In Cincinnati and Coney Island, after Sanford, swastikas in black, in memory, hate crimes will investigate. 44. Could have been me 35 years ago. 35 years ago, Alphonse Manning Jr. sat in a car with Tony Schwen, Easttown Mall, Madison, Wisconsin, never stood up. He stood her ground against her. He stood against her long gun grounds. He ground her. He stood the ground. Stillborn, standing on a porch while black. Renisha. Just undone, uncolored done, colored justice done, justice somewhere over Jordan.